How long can we do nothing?
We're live.
Oh, yeah. We're live. Here we are. Okay.
Hi, friends.
Hello. Yes, indeed. It's another Monday.
Happy.
And so happy.
Welcome to the Old Man
to
and the MC.
MC, yeah.
And
it's, what do you call?
It's Dyngus Day.
Now,
woohoo!
Is that like Boxing Day or something?
No, it is nothing like Boxing Day.
Well, that's good because I have no idea what Boxing Day is.
Happy Dyngus Day.
Yeah.
For those of you who celebrate.
Right. So how does it work? What do you do?
Mostly you drink. And then you go to like the PNA, the Polish National Association, or the VFW or the MR Falcons, and you just drink and celebrate.
So it's like St. Patrick's Day for Polish people.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like that. And a lot of times local politicians are out and they're just chatting with
schmoozing the people.
But yeah.
So you have to dingus in place today. Is that?
I have to dingus in place today. So.
Well, that sounds dirty, actually, but
Come on,
let's
dingus. Show me your dingus.
I knew I should.
I did learn a fact about Dan West today, and I almost had to quit him.
What was it? The fact that I didn't know what
didn't know what a pierogi was.
Pierogi, yes.
What? And even though we're sheltered in place, and I made Dan go to the grocery store. Well, I was going to go, but
I went out to Pierogies R Us and got something.
I was going to actually go over to the Kazmarczyk's, the real Polish store. Hi, Cindy.
Yes.
What we're all thinking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was going to get some Polish sausage and pierogies, but they're closed. So we're going to have pierogies tonight. Mm-hmm. And we're vegetarians anyway. We don't really need Polish sausage. And then I made some purple sweet and sour cabbage. So
that sounds great.
We're gonna
Cindy.
We're going to be all Polished up.
Yep.
I was going to drink a 7-7. You know what a 7-7
is? 7 and 7. Is it have 7-Up in it?
Seagram's and 7, I think.
Seagram's 7 and 7-Up.
Yeah, because that seems to be like what you would drink mostly at a Polish wedding or at. You would usually drink beer or
go to the VFW or the.
No, you go to the MR Falcons or the PNA.
The PNA. What's that stand for?
Or the Hungarian Democratic Club. Polish National Alliance, I think.
All right. Okay.
I don't know. ZBs. You go to ZB Falcons.
But you aren't actually Polish.
You go with people like the Shibishes or the Orgorics, the Tadajewskis.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Well, that's.
Yeah.
Wow. That was 3 minutes of excitement, wasn't it?
So, Dyngus Day.
Yes, indeed. So,
did I say we're going to have pierogies for dinner? Yeah, I said
that was mentioned. So on this day in coronavirus history, it really shouldn't be, as I said before, it shouldn't be called that because it's not really on this day.
It's more like yesterday.
It should be like the other day in coronavirus history.
Okay, we can call it that. The other day in coronavirus.
The other day in coronavirus history. Yeah.
Kind of up
this one, so this was kind of cool. Mm-hmm. And I'm not a sentimental person in general, but this is kind of good because it's about money. In Georgia, this bar owner has one of those bars where the people staple dollars.
Oh, I know this story. Didn't I report this last week?
No, you didn't. They staple $1 bills.
Money to the
money
walls.
On the walls.
Yeah, we had one of those in Estes Park.
I've seen that before. Well, she realized, holy cow, I can't be open right now. I can't pay my workers, but we could take all them dollar bills off the wall and give them to the
dollar bills.
All them dollar bills.
All them dollar bills.
Oh, absolutely. All them. Well, it's Georgia. All them there dollar bills off the wall.
Billy Bob, take them there. Dollar bills off the wall.
So she decided to do that, to give to her out of work staff. And they did it, and they came up with 3,714 of them.
Wow.
It took 3 days to get them all down. And then she gave them out to the people who worked there. And then other people, when they heard about it, started donating.
I read it. I'll just finish your story and then I'll tell you what she said.
Okay. So anyway, I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were, they were able to give their employees. Yeah. Amanda is pointing out that you are sentimental because you, unbeknownst to any of us, took pictures of my dad's chalk drawings in the basement that had everybody's birthday, and then you compiled them all and gave them as pictures one year for Christmas.
Oh, that's just because I know that I can make people cry by doing that. That's all.
That's why Dad does sentimental stuff. He just wants to make other people cry.
Yeah.
Hello, Lakeville, Indiana.
Okay, there's
Jimmy Dean in the house.
Dean, yes,
hey,
indeed.
Well, I have some today in COVID-19 history.
Oh, sure.
Or yesterday.
Okay, I will. Fine. Yeah. Okay.
Yesterday we got more snow than the prior 62 days
of winter.
Of this winter.
Yeah, it was, and it wasn't that much.
No, we did get like
it
3 or 4 inches, maybe.
Yeah, maybe even 6. But it wasn't. It was wet, heavy snow. But then it mostly is already all gone.
But we didn't have much snow this year, evidently.
Okay, I do have one other thing in the other day in coronavirus history. Now this kind of relates to. So the other day we had a little family. What do you call them? Zooms. Yeah. And Brandy was saying she's getting a little sensitive to. She loves her family, her husband and her daughter, my son and our granddaughter, but she's getting a little sensitive to things like other people chewing and breathing. I don't think she's advocating that they stop breathing. But that she's getting a little sensitive to that. And so this next story is kind of related to that. Okay. The police received an emergency call reporting loud snoring in Britain.
Oh.
So I would think that would be another area that Brandy would be a little sensitive to.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a snoring emergency, undoubtedly, occasioned by the coronavirus. And interestingly, this was in Essex, in case you were wondering.
Oh, Essex!
Yes, indeed.
Brandy's on. She said, called out.
Oh, there we go. Yes, indeed. Hi, Brandy. Nice of you.
I'm with you, Brandy, on the chewing sounds. I used to have lunch with somebody who chewed loudly, and that made me insane. Tough.
And I didn't know it, but they don't even have 911 in England. They have 999.
Oh.
So, don't go over there and have an emergency and then call 911 because that's not
screwed.
Going to help. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Thank you, Brandy, for watching. We did give you kind of some shit the other day for not watching, but now you're watching.
No, there you are.
See? Okay. Aren't we funny?
Let's not get carried away. All right. So you got anything else?
I was a little irritated.
Oh, that's right. A new section. What's pissing MC off now?
Pissing MC off now. Okay. Brandy could have been part of this, with her loud chewing. But I don't know why this is pissing me off. But those new commercials, like, we're all in this together. And it's like they're all playing the same music. And it's from, Dell laptop computers to let's thank the workers. In theory, it's, I agree. We're all in it together.
Are we all in this together?
But really, I just want to punch the person who's making those friggin' things.
I don't think a black person thought that up.
What do you mean?
Well, they seem to be in it more together than we are.
What do you mean by that?
Like the percentage of African Americans and people who are dying of this is much greater.
Much greater, yeah.
So like when they say, we're all in this together, but it's like, or the homeless people, it's like, yeah, we're all in this together, but just go in that shelter with all those other people. Like, it's no. So yeah, okay, man.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, the first few were sweet, but after you've been in a house for 30 days, they're not sweet anymore. Knock that shit off.
For some reason, I like the high V one. I don't know. I think
Dan does like the high V one.
Maybe it's the song I don't know if it choked me up.
The first time you saw it, you were took-nushed. You were.
Okay. Well, it's pretty good. And I think it's a song. What's in that song?
That song. Yeah, I really love that one.
Now, I did find, just for a little more sharing today, I've noticed that every week this thing comes out with funny texts or tweets from women, like the most funniest ones from women for the week. And there's a few of them I thought were pretty darn good. So here's one from Amber Ruffin. She says, you never know a person till they name their first kid. You think that you got a best friend, that's your best friend, tell this bitch names her kid Euripides Barclay Smith, and now you got to hate her.
Euripides.
Elizabeth Hackett. I think these are mostly like writers from TV shows, maybe. Just ask my husband what day it is. He's Googling it. I'll get back to you all with the results. Or Jesse, I don't know last name here. I got off the couch today like some sort of Olympian.
What did I tell you about the couch today, honey?
Yeah, we're going to have to get a new one because this one will be worn out.
Because I'm laying in the same spot on the couch for really long periods of time.
Or how about this? Guys will stand 5 feet 8 from you and call it 6 feet. I've seen those people. What a bunch of jerks. You're
supposed to be standing a moose apart.
Well, it depends on where you live.
Yeah, but in Minnesota,
like some people, it's like Bruce Springsteen laying down with his guitar.
Oh, hey, did you guys hear that Bruce Springsteen's doing live from his house on Sirius XM?
We'll see.
You don't believe it?
Well, no, I do, but it's just going to be him playing guitar. It might be nice. We'll see.
Oh my God, Debbie Downer.
I've heard a lot of these, the acoustics are not so great in everybody's kitchen.
You don't think Bruce Springsteen has a nice setup in his house?
He probably does.
Come on, it's not like he's going to be standing in front of the kitchen sink.
No, I'm not Bruce is like my favorite. I just hope he does.
Dan loves Bruce.
Yeah, but I love Lissy, and I wasn't crazy about her first one I saw. And then even like our friend, what's her name?
Rachel
Price. Her husband did one, and it was.
I thought you liked Lissy's.
No, it was good, but it was like, it's in her kitchen.
That was the early days of the COVID-19 shelter in place, and that kind of stuff was new.
Okay, here's another one of the. Anyone else have grandparents do weird stuff that was explained by the fact they lived through the Depression? We're going to be those grandparents.
Yeah.
Daddy, why is Grandma Clorox wiping the grocery bags? She lived through the COVID, honey, but she doesn't talk about it.
We're going to do that weird shit. We're going to have 60 cans of beans downstairs in the root cellar.
Okay. So here are two of my favorites here. First, Dana Berger said, I guess now we're all living in those old paintings of people lying around on couches doing nothing with their boobs out. We're getting. I don't know. I didn't
in our windows again.
Did we have this on when we shouldn't have? I'm not sure. Jane will get to the joke. Don't worry. And this one is by far my favorite of these that I came across. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to take this up. This is Karen Chi. I don't know who she is, but she's good.
Way to go, Karen.
Yeah. Oh, it's another Karen. Yeah. I've decided my new hobby is saying, sorry, not to be a bitch, but, and then saying a neutral fact like, sorry, not to be a bitch, but F. Scott Fitzgerald was born in 1896.
Yeah, I think you should start saying
I'm
that
going to do
all the
that. I'm
time.
going to do that all the time now. Okay.
Not to be a bitch, but.
Okay, sorry, not to be a bitch, but it's time for the joke.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
Because I'm almost done with my.
I got to practice, yeah.
My.
All right, so.
Tonight I was having a Cosmo, but I put ice in it. So it must be called something else.
Oh, Cindy wants to know what else we have to do on Wednesday, but listen to Bruce. That is a good point.
That's a good question.
As a matter of fact,
that's
a question you could ask almost any day. Although we have a special event.
I have something special on Wednesday.
Oh, what do you have?
I have my painting class. I'm taking a painting class online. You'll all be made to buy a COVID-19 art piece when this is done.
Yeah, she's going to
because I paint a picture almost every day.
She's going to have an exhibition soon.
I'm going to have an exhibition.
Alive,
so you bitches
online.
Better save some of that $1,000 because.
Yeah. Mostly it's just going to be coming right to the artist.
Yeah.
Known as whatever.
Joe Carney.
Joe, all right. Okay. All right, Joe, you talked me into it. I wasn't going to do it, but I will. So anyway, this guy walks into, and I don't think Brandy was there. Brandy, you might not find it funny yet this first time, but you will eventually. So this guy walks into a restaurant. He goes to the chef. Oh, Brandy will maybe like this.
Just tell the freaking joke.
She works in a restaurant. Guys, it goes into a restaurant. He walks up to the chef. And your chef is kind of crabby, Brandy, if I recall.
I do have Venmo. Okay. You can send money to us anytime you want.
So a guy goes into a restaurant. He walks up to the chef and he says, how do you prepare your chickens? Chef says, nothing special. We just tell them they're going to die. See, funnier and fun. Every time you hear it, it's funnier.
It is funny. I try not to laugh, but it is funny.
All right, but that was a special request. I usually don't do requests, but I did that one. So no, anyway, Sven and Oli were standing around on the corner, and as I've told you, they do socially distance out there, but they still every day they spend a little while standing around talking, and Sven says to Oli, says, "So Oli, how you feeling these days?" And Oli says, "Well, gosh, not so well." Oh. Sven says, "Oh my goodness, I hope you're not getting the coronavirus." And Oli says, "No, I don't have none of them symptoms." Well, what then? What's the problem? Well, I've been seeing spots. Oh gosh, have you seen a doctor? No, just spots. I love that joke.
Look at Joe Carney responded with chicken legs. That's after the chicken joke.
He was still responding to the chicken joke. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, we take Venmo, Amanda.
Oh yeah.
You can Venmo me any money anytime you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh gosh,
well, 18 minutes.
Yeah, it is.
Jim liked that joke.
Jim, it's a good joke.
It's a good joke.
It is a good joke. I try to only go with the best of the jokes, as you know.
Joe Carney, healthcare and hand sanitizer.
Yes, good. Like we should do a commercial for that.
Yeah.
Okay, right? Yeah. Oh. That's our signal that it's time to go. Boy, it's been great. We got some more fun stuff planned all week. I can hardly wait till the Bruce Springsteen concert. We can certainly review that. And then
have a full report tomorrow.
Then the big art show. And we got a game. We actually have a game.
Bring some art tomorrow and just show it.
I know.
Oh, I know, right?
Oh, right. I know, right? One of my least favorite
Dan hates
phrases.
That phrase, and I love to use it.
It is what it is, though.
It is what it is.
That's my most famous hated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll let you know. When
they do one of those commercials, those sentimental commercials, I'll just tell you it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Or I might say, I don't mean to be a bitch, but one of those commercials is on. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, we got to go. Don't end stream.
We will have a pierogi report tomorrow. On what Dan thought of pierogies.
Okay. All right. Good.
If you haven't subscribed, go down there and click subscribe. Come on, people. Really?
And, social distance, of course, but there's no need, don't listen alone. There's no need to suffer. All right. See you later.
Bye.